In 2020, one of the things that started to really pick up with COVID, there's just all this money, the money supply just kind of blows out, and valuations for companies like ours blow out. And I think it was that year that I had to start like an acquisitions folder in my email, because I was getting just about every day somebody saying, hey, we'd love to buy your company. And I really thought before that started to happen, like, I wouldn't have any interest in selling the company. But the more that I've been kind of solicited, the more it's really solidified and entrenched that belief. And, people will ask me about it, and it's like, think about it this way. I get to go to work every day. I've got relationships with the people I work with. Like, these are like not just people I work with,
right,
but these are like friendships, and these are relationships that matter to me. Their families matter to me. I get to work on interesting things. I get to be creative. I get to create things. I get to make other people's lives better with things. Like, I have this person that I co-taught with in one of my classes at OU. Her father got cancer and was dying of cancer. And she sends me this text. She had bought one of our water bottles, and she's like, hey, it's a small thing, but my dad used this water bottle the last 10 days of his life. It was the only way he could drink, and it made his life a little bit easier. And I just want to say thank you. So, like, I get to do that every day. And I have a really clear sense of kind of mission here.
Yeah.
Why in the world would I trade that for a stack of paper?
Right.
I think that, like, the whole idea with money, here's what everybody's after. Everybody's after quality of life, right? Yeah. And I think that the thought process is, I understand that money doesn't inherently lead to quality of life, but I feel like if I had enough of it, I could figure it out. I think this is what most people think. And the reality is, the correlation and the tie between money and quality of life is so much weaker and looser than we assume intuitively. And I already am, like, insanely rich in the things that matter. And so why would I ever try and trade that? Like, another way that I've said it to some people is, the best part of having a successful business is that every day when I wake up, I've got something meaningful I can go and work on. That's the reward. Yeah. That's the payday, right? That when I'm 55, 65, I might have something that I can pour my time into instead of going and sitting on a golf course. Like, how banal is that, right? Like, and that's the reward. Right. And so for me, like, that's been the quality of life compensation, is that I feel like I'm surrounded by relationships and a purpose and an opportunity to contribute that for sure enriches my life a lot better than the resources ever will.